Today is July the 15th, 2021. I'm super happy that I actually took this personal project to record my feelings starting from April 10th of September 2021. Exactly almost like 5 months since I first started recording my feeling. I am going to start my new job in London, flying out next Saturday. Luckily, we're all the pilots. Time flies, but we decide how it flies. Exactly almost like 5 months since I first started recording my feeling. It really helps my mental health and how I navigate my days. Now I am looking forward to my new chapter. If I look back to those several months, now it's very easy for people to say that, oh, of course, we always think that you can certainly do it. But I think there is a lot of luck in it, and also because I have never given up myself. Now you've set the mind straight. The second part is put things into action. Most of the time, if you're working in a job that really takes 80% of your time every day, the hardest part is people find that they lose their identity. They also lose the structure of their day. Do you have a day like when you're working, or you just wake up in the middle of the day and then feel like unproductive? It's very important to put a structure in your day, to take care of yourself, to look after your health, what you eat. So you should set up your day that you basically wake up at the same time. It's as scary as well as liberating, because nobody's going to set a schedule for you. It's you being the CEO of yourself, and that's where you can actually create some magic. I don't know what to do. I just do the things that I already set just to finish something, and that kind of in control feeling really helps me. Really set the schedule. Maybe like in the morning you'll do some reading, you're going to do some courses. In the afternoon you set up some networking, some coffee chats, just to reach out to all the contacts you know and ask them for your next venture. And when I talk to people, but I'm just trying to be myself, just try to be genuine and be candid. What I learned from one of the conversations is always a two-way conversation. I can always bring value to the table as well. So you must have something to offer. It doesn't matter that you're not in a big corporation anymore. At the beginning of your journey, the reason why you're employed is because you're smart. It's because you're capable of doing something. So don't let the setbacks hinder your growth for the future. The second part is try to learn something, because normally if you're just working like every single day 24/7 on the same job for, let's say, the gap between your next job and now it's like 6 months, you might not really grow that much, especially if you're in a pretty stable stage of your career. It's all repetitive. Like if you're in your 20s, let's say, or early 30s, you don't really have that much responsibilities in your life. You can really use this period of time to learn that course you always wanted to learn, to use that period of time to maybe learn a new language, to use that period of time to catch up with an old friend of you who always have this great idea they want to start a business by themselves, to break through your comfort zone, to really reach out to those people you never really think that you will have the guts to reach out to. I reach out to so many people. There's nothing to lose on my side. It's another cold email to send. It's another conversation that I have been practicing. I don't even remember how many times I've been telling my own self-introduction before I landed the job that bring me here in London. Every moment in that period of time is like steep learning curve for me. It's the first time ever that I actually take full control of my life. It's me who's driving the future for myself. You're really using this time well. You become somebody who has the capability of creating something entirely for yourself. And when you go into the interview, as long as you can demonstrate that you've been growing and you've been learning something, you've been adding value to your life, and you become somebody even more interesting because you've overcome such difficulties, because you've overcome these obstacles, people will actually value you more. So I would really recommend you just to use this period of time to look through all of your priorities in life and what you really want to do. Finally, practice. Practice makes perfect. Go through all the interview questions, no matter which area you're in. You could be in tech, you could be in finance, you could be in the startup world. There must be something that everybody will want to know. You can practice those conversations with anyone you know. The more I put effort into something, the more I realize that it's actually gonna pay off. It doesn't really necessarily gonna pay off overnight, as long as you put into the effort and you keep on doing things. Don't overthink things, just do the things that you can think of that you want to say. For example, you have a question in mind, what do I want to do for my life? Or if I have some important conversation coming up, what should I prepare? What kind of questions I have, like in general, about the world, what kind of topics that I want to get into. Then I'm just going to bring all those questions in my head whenever I'm talking to people, whenever I read something or watch something on YouTube. Oftentimes, those questions are gonna get solved. By the time the most important opportunities come along, you can actually have the confidence and the narrative to tell people, I'm good, hire me, and I really want to do this. And I would do it way better than people who are not as driven as me. And your energy would tell people that. I actually have recorded all my feelings in those 2 months in 2021. It's very interesting to look back to those period of time and see how my mood has changed. This week feels extremely long given all the conversations I have had and all sorts of different things I tried to fit in my schedule. I felt a little bit overwhelmed at the end of this week, but I also feel like I've tried my best to position myself in a way that I wouldn't regret. The more people I talk to, the more I realize it's nothing wrong to have a few months now having this few months just for myself. Most of the time people do understand and they appreciate that I am taking this time as an opportunity to just reflect. I do believe at the end of the day, I will look back to this period of time and think it as a time that really opens my mind. And today is July the 8th. If I look back to my very first few videos, my feeling has been changed and the way that I see things has changed. It has been 3 months and now it seems like there is a more and more clear picture about my future and I can't wait to start my new chapter. And I believe that it's gonna be a better and brighter one. So today is July the 15th, 2021. I'm super happy that I actually took this personal project to record my feelings starting from April, and I realized things has changed so quickly. Sometimes we just couldn't believe it, how things turn out to be, whether it's good for us or whether it's bad for us. It solely depends on how we deal with it. I think each of us, we just need to trust our own ability that we can actually achieve better things in life for ourselves instead of not trying to take the risk. At the end, when I look back, some of the things I have never thought that could happen, happened, and some of the things are right, they will come back and we are going to be ready for it. I think what I can do is just to live every day as the best I could and to prepare for myself for anything that's in the future. Try our best. There are a lot to look forward to for this summer. I used that period of time to read loads of books. Those are the things that actually teach me the most because nobody has that much time to just talk to me every day. So these 6 books have been with me for the past month or so. I figured that I read books way faster than ever before. I guess it's because I have so many questions in my head. So whenever I found a book that can really help me, I just couldn't stop it. I used that period of time to finish a machine learning 101 course. Now I don't really remember that much, but it's a good mental practice. I used that period of time to just get my spinning instructor license. Have you ever wondered what's the meaning of life? The other day, right somewhere, the meaning of life is to live. Let's live 100%. And also I used that period of time to really reach out to the people who are in the industry who are so much more senior than me, just because I really need to do that. I actually can build some kind of connection and bond with them. And until this day, we're still friends. We still like keep in touch every now and then. Those are great experience that I would never had the opportunity to have had that not happened to me. I'm extremely lucky. I really am grateful for whatever happened because these kind of things can happen to anyone and it can happen in any time our lives. You would for sure have some conversations that you left feeling energized, you feel like it's great, and you will have some conversations or interviews you just like, why am I doing this? I have those moments that I'm really not sure about myself, but I want you to remember that you don't need the whole world to like you. You don't need the whole world to want to employ you. You just need to have 1 or 2 conversations with like-minded people who can really see your value, who really wants to use your potential to become a better you. And you just need that one conversation to happen. Remember that to take care of yourself. Also try to be a little bit more open-minded and try to really use this time to find who you are. Reading a lot of books about these type of like gap year type of situation in people's life. At the beginning it's all hard to take, but at the end people all rated this period of time like 5 out of 5 rating, because they actually have the time to find another identity, to really look straight in their life, to see what they really like to do or what they really want to do. These days it's no longer a taboo anymore. I hope you will find the next chapter more fruitful and more rewarding. Remember, a layoff does not define your worth of potential. A layoff just means that uncertainty do happen in life. With resilience, perseverance, and a proactive approach, you'll definitely be able to find something that you like for your next chapter. And that's today's video. It's really personal to me. I never really thought that I would be talking about this on this channel, and I don't know who will actually watch it, but it can at least offer some help to maybe 1 or 2 person, and I'll be happy enough for this video. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you have not yet subscribed, please hit the subscribe button, and if you can share with your friends and family, I will